Hey guys, it is Tuesday, July 14th, and I'm back again with another episode of It's Time for Nostalgia. I've got some good news. I recently picked up 5 new bookcases from IKEA. I put those together, and the Nostalgia Vault is going to be moving in one room that way. It's much needed space that we needed for our collection. It's ever growing. This is, I believe, the largest Blu-ray and DVD update I've ever done. There's 60 titles, 60-something titles. I believe it's 65 that I'm going to be showing you today. So I'm going to jump right into it so this video isn't too long. Got lots of good stuff, Disney stuff, Screen Factory stuff, stuff from the Fox Connect sale, stuff from the DC sale they had on Best Buy. Lots of cool stuff. Jump right into it. First up is going to be the Studio Ghibli Disney title, Spirited Away, Miyazaki's Spirited Away. This is a fantastic movie. I watched this for the first time probably about a week and a half ago. Really, really good movie. Probably my second favorite Ghibli movie that's been put out so far. Also, released on the same day was The Cat Returns. I have yet to see this one. I've heard good things, some mixed reviews, but mostly good things about this. I'm excited to check this out. Also, I'd never seen the Hunger Games trilogy, and Hunger Games movies, and I've seen lots of people talk about them. I started watching it on Netflix, I don't know, a couple years ago, watching the first one, and I didn't really like it. Only gave it like 7 minutes though, so that wasn't much. But I decided to go back and check those out, and I really enjoyed them. So I picked up The Hunger Games, the first one, as well as Hunger Games Catching Fire, the second one, which doesn't have the slipcase, unfortunately. Hopefully I can pick up one of those later. And then The Hunger Games Mockingjay Part 1. I enjoyed the first one a lot, enjoyed the second one probably a little bit more. The third one I didn't like as much. I do need to give it another opportunity, but I feel like since the third book is split into 2 movies, seeing this, it's only half the book, so you really don't have the climax of the movie, of the book with the movie. So I'm excited. I believe it's November 20th, November 18th. It's the next installment of this, so I'm very excited to check that out. Alright, where to next? I will start here. I picked up Red 2. Watched Red 1 a while ago. My wife was a fan of it. She definitely wanted to check out the second one, so I'll definitely check this out with her. Red 2. Jump into some of the Fox Connect titles that I picked up. There goes some of these. Scoot those up there. Alright, first one up is Misery. Stephen King's Misery. Also picked up the 50th anniversary of The Sound of Music. This is the 2-disc one. I wanted to get the 5-disc set, and hopefully I'll pick that up in the future, but this is the 2-disc set for now. I also picked up Poltergeist 2, as well as Poltergeist 3. Picked up the original Fly, as well as Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2. I like these. I don't know if you can see it. It's the different cover art, but it's just a cardboard cutout that they lay on top of the previous art. So once you unbox this, take the plastic off, there's really nothing you can do with it, which is unfortunate, but it's cool nonetheless. Right. I also picked up the box set that had The Hills Have Eyes and Hills Have Eyes 2. I haven't seen these in a long time. I don't believe I ever saw the second one, but wanted to check those out. Alright, I also picked up the 3D version of Avatar. This is another movie that I watched and I did not like. Everyone seems to love it. Everyone seems to really enjoy it. They're even putting it in their park, the Disney park, Animal Kingdom, dedicating a spot to it. I really thought that was, I don't know, dumb. I just really did not like this. But I decided, it was on sale, I decided to give it another shot. It was a good price for the 3D version. Figured I'll sit down, watch it one of these days. I love James Cameron, and obviously the things that he's done, whether it's Terminator or Titanic or whatever type of movie you like, there's something that James Cameron's done well. So I'm going to give this another shot. Some other movies that I picked up from their sale were a lot of Don Bluth animation stuff and random animated movies that I haven't seen. One of them is Ferngully, The Last Rainforest, and that was not, I did not do that on purpose, but these happen to be back to back. I did not do that on purpose, but it's kind of funny. As well as Secret of the Nim, Pebble and the Penguin, Anastasia, and Thumbelina. Some very macho, manly titles here. Also picked up, these aren't Blu-ray, these next two aren't Blu-ray, but they went with that set and they're not available on Blu-ray in the United States that I'm aware of. I could be wrong. But Troll in Central Park, as well as Once Upon a Forest. Let's see. Some of the next titles, I will go ahead and jump into some of the Scream Factory titles. I was very excited to add some Scream Factory stuff that I was missing to the collection. I had heard that if you ordered from Target, because there was some early stuff that I missed, and if you ordered from Target, a lot of them were supposedly had their slipcases still. So I gave that a shot. I ordered 10 Scream Factory movies from Target, and it turns out 7 of the 10 came with slipcases, so that's not too bad. The other 3 I can try to pick up later on. First up is John Carpenter's The Fog, and if you have never purchased a Shout Factory or Scream Factory Blu-ray or DVD or stuff like that, they are definitely worth supporting. I'm sure there's something in the library that you will enjoy. I love the treatment that they give it. They usually do, like you can see on the slipcase, it's their own custom art that they have made, and then they actually have the original theatrical trailer or original shot where you can flip the artwork on the actual case. So it's really cool, the treatment that they get, the commentaries they get, lots of cool stuff. So that was The Fog. Next up is The Howling, as well as The Funhouse, H.P. Lovecraft's From Beyond. Also picked up The Burning, as well as Deadly Blessing, The Prince of Darkness. Those were the 7 that came with slipcovers. There's 3 that I got that didn't come with the slipcovers, but I'm still excited about nonetheless. The Nest, let's see that. Terror Train, one of Jamie Lee Curtis's first movies. And another John Carpenter movie, They Live, featuring Rowdy Roddy Piper. I'm actually excited. In October in Jacksonville, there's going to be a show of this, going with some friends. Piper's going to be there signing autographs, taking pictures, and he'll be there for a Q&A with this, so I'm very excited to check that out. Alright, next up, I'm going to go through some DC stuff that I picked up at Best Buy. First is Batman vs. Robin. This was really good. I really enjoyed this. It's basically chronicles Damian Wayne, who is Robin in this. He's the son of Batman. He ends up running into like the secret society of Gotham, which is the Court of Owls, and then the story goes from there. Really cool, definitely worth checking out. If you like Batman, definitely worth checking out. I didn't get this from that sale, but it's one I picked up on Amazon. Batman Gotham Knight has, I believe, 4 or 6 little stories, different takes on Batman, different artists, different animators. Definitely one worth checking out. The next one is Batman Assault on Arkham. Justice League, Throne of Atlantis, Son of Batman. Finally picked up Man of Steel as well. Justice League, The Flashpoint Paradox. Superman, Batman Apocalypse. Wonder Woman. Superman, Shazam, The Return of Black Adam. Justice League War. That's it for the DC titles. Also from Best Buy, they had the sale on Shrek, The Whole Story. It's another one of those series that I never watched before. I've seen the first one, but I never watched the later 3. I'm definitely decided to pick this up. Great value. It's got Shrek, Shrek 2, Shrek the Third, and Shrek Forever After box set. Jump over here. Next up is Tom Hanks in Big. Love this movie. There was recently a good sale at Best Buy. I picked up a couple of older titles that I missed. Warm Bodies, The Perks of Being a Wallflower, Kevin Smith's Tusk. These are not part of those. And then the 4th one from that sale was Now You See Me. Really good movie. I'm a really big fan of Jesse Eisenberg. I'm excited to see what he does in the new Superman Batman movie. I really enjoyed his stuff. Next up is the final season of Justified. My wife loves this show. And also I repurchased this movie. I had it in my collection and I sold it when I sold I don't know, a couple of years ago I sold probably about 100 Blu-rays. I don't know why I did it, it was stupid. But this was one of the ones I sold, which is one of my favorite movies of all time. So I had to finally get this and add it back to the collection. It is the ultimate director's cut of The Warriors. If you haven't seen this movie, definitely check it out. This is one of the very few movies that I've ever watched and then immediately started it again right after. I don't believe I've ever done that. Maybe Back to the Future, the first time I watched it on VHS. But since then, this is the first time I did that. Fantastic movie, great movie. Love this. Definitely check it out. Another series that I haven't watched that I recently picked up the movies for because I was excited about the new movie that's coming out to the theaters, Minions. So I wanted to check out the previous two, and the first one is Despicable Me, and the second one is Despicable Me 2. These are very cute movies. I've yet to check out the mini movies, the Minions mini movies that are on here, but there's 3 on each of these, so I'm definitely excited to check those out and see the new one in theaters. Alright, next up we have the 35th anniversary of Wizards. I've never seen this. I hear it's decent though. A lot of people call it a ripoff of the Hobbit movie, but definitely excited to check that out. It's a cool little digibook, as well as The Descendants. Yet to see this, but gets a lot of praise. Alright, then I picked up some DVDs. First, the 4-movie set of Dragon Ball, the 4 Dragon Ball movies, which includes Curse of the Blood Ruby, Sleeping Princess and Devil's Castle, Mystical Adventure, and The Path of Power. I've seen the Curse of the Blood Rubies and Mystical Adventure. I have not seen the other 2. I'm excited to check those out. Alright, and we are almost done here. I was on a Stephen King kick for a moment, so I picked up The Langoliers. Haven't watched this since I was really young. It's kind of a goofy one. The entire movie's really good, and you kind of get the revelation of what's going on. And it's a little bit goofy, but entertaining nonetheless. Another title that I was excited about, this was on clearance at FYE, so I believe it says 20 bucks on here, but I believe it was costing like 12. It's Turtle Power, A Definitive History of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. If you enjoy the Ninja Turtles at all, I would definitely check this out. It's the story of Peter Laird and Kevin Eastman, how they came up with the Turtles, and chronicles everything that they did with it, from creating them to starting the TV show, doing the comic, doing the TV show, when they were getting the toy licenses, all the way up through the first movie. I wish they would have gone into this, at least the second movie, and talked about that a little more. Maybe they'll do a part 2 later with all of the later stuff, but definitely worth checking out, definitely worth watching. And the last 2 items I have today are 2 seasons of the Transformers that I was missing, so I picked these up. It's Season 2 of Volume 1 of Generation 1 Transformers, as well as Season 3 and Season 4. That's it, guys. I've got a lot of stuff to watch, a lot of stuff to catch up on. After this, I will be filming a new video game collection update, so definitely check that one out. It should be up in the next couple days. Thanks a lot, guys, for watching. I appreciate all the support. Thank you very much. See you guys soon.